Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. You might be thinking, why is the Merc there? What are you doing? What have you broken? Why the Mercedes again? Leave the Mercedes alone. Yeah. Well, this time there is actually nothing wrong with it. What we're doing is called preventative maintenance. So basically we're preventing from something going wrong in the future, and plus in a few weeks we are going away to Disneyland. So the purpose of today is we're going to take the wheels off, take the pads off, clean them out, because when you're using the vehicle, a lot of brake dust does accumulate around the pads onto the discs. So what we want to do is we want to clean them out so you don't get any of that squeaking and uneven wear. Yeah, just basically just to prevent the brakes from failing. So that's what we're going to do today. If I can, I have some spray paint. Guess the color down in the comments before the end of the video. Guess the color and see if you get it right. Think of it like a quiz, because it'll be at the end of the video. If I do it, it'll be at the end of the video. If I don't do it, it won't. So let's get started. So we're going to get all the tools out. Let's set up all the cameras and then get on with it. Shouldn't be a long job. Oh, why did I say that? I hope it's not a long job. How about that one? Right. See you in a second.
It's lit. Just take a look at the drip. You boys don't get fired in this. Roll a dope, yeah, I'm high as a bitch. Wait, it's lit.
Right, everyone. Welcome back. So, these are the rubber grommets that you remove from the back of the caliper here. So you can access your bolts to be able to take the caliper off essentially. And we're just going to find out which one of these will go in to the Allen key bit. So just basically trial and oh, there we go, second one, and it's HW6. What is that? So that is E14. E14. That's what it will be to use. Just put that there. So then put it onto the undo part. But before we do that, you'll need a screwdriver, quite a good one. So then you could put it in between the caliper and push the piston back a little bit, not too much, because we're not changing the pads, we're just literally cleaning them out. So, and then what you'll do, you'll put your e-socket in. Need an extension. The brake line's in the way, bear with me. Right, I'm back. So got an extension. The bottom one don't need it, but the top one is very close to the brake pipe. I don't want to push it too much. It's where the union is, so we just use an extension, it's fine. So as they say, lefty loosey, righty tighty. There we go. That's the first one cracked off. And then once you're halfway through, now we'll do the bottom one. We've removed the extension for the bottom one. my seating position is not good. So we now result going down. That's quite tight, whoever's put that on. It's coming. Right, there we go. Yeah, that was quite tight, whoever put that on. So that's nearly out. So just, okay. That's the first one. It's the first one. And then second one. No, it's not hand tight. Oh, bit of dirt there. That's that one. I need the light one moment. As you can see, the caliper's off. You just need to push these pistons back a little bit. That was the problem I was having. And then the pad wear sensor is on the outer pad. I'll just show you. So that's the pad wear sensor. As you can see, we have a lot of meat. We didn't really need to do anything. As I said, this is just precautionary clean. As you can see, plenty of meat, no issues. I'm just going to get something to clean it with. I just usually use a wire brush, and all you do is just literally, look, all that dust coming out, just clean the dust out, and then the channel in the middle. Once that's all done, we can put the pads back in. Nothing special, just basically just cleaning them out. That's all it is. As you can see, there's a lot of dust coming out. So that's what we're just trying to clean off, so that the vehicle doesn't have any squeaking or anything like that. these pads should be all right. There's a lot of meat on them still. You can see, just literally just cleaning the pads out. You didn't really need it, there was no squeaking or anything like that, but I just wanted to do it. Don't want to damage the wear sensor, otherwise we'll have to replace them. And then the middle channel again, that's it. As you can see, just cleaned around, everything seems to be okay. So what you do, you hold it in an angle like this, and then just push them in, and that's it. And then you'll do the same thing to the back. And that's it. Simple as that. And then reverse of everything you've done, just literally just put it all back in, and that's it. That's one side done. The discs look good. So all you'll do is just feed that through the middle, and then just literally put it back in. Okay, and then once it's in, get one of your nuts, and then just guide it in. That's it. So that's what you do literally. So let me box this up, I'll be back. So that's the first side done, all cleaned, put back together. Now all we're gonna do is just put the wheel back on, and then that's it. So all you need is a wire brush, E14 extension, some sort of a pry bar or a screwdriver. I would use a pry bar. The screwdriver wasn't that great. And if you're blind like me, a torch, and this, well, you just need a, I've bent these on purpose for the fuel line, but all you need is just pliers so that you can prise the wear sensor out. But it's not that deep, it's not that hard to do. And then this is a challenging bit on the floor for a fat person like me, is putting the wheel back on, because yeah. So once you put the wheel back on, you'll be able to go to the other side, start on the other side, and get the other side done. It's not a difficult job. I would suggest you to do this like once a year. I just don't know when this vehicle had brakes done, anything done, so I'm just doing things just so that I know I've done it, and then I know that we're not going to have any issues. So that's my reasoning. See, this is really the problem for me. So, yeah. I hate putting. I'll be back in a second. Let me put one in. As you can see, we're on the other side now. I've already taken the pads off. Again, these have a lot of meat as well. These were a little bit more gunked in brake dust, but as you can see, just do that to the sides of it, just clean it out and look nice and smooth. Clean the channel in the middle, yeah. And once you're done, again, you literally just put it back. So you just literally go like that, line it up, and then once you're lined up, push, you're back in. So all you got to do, again, the same thing, round the back, line it up, push it in, and that's it. It's just such an easy job. Honestly, you could DIY that. It's not a complicated job. And these are your pistons. These should go back a little bit so that you can get it back in. This one is a little bit hard, but it'll clear itself out. And this is just from water and oil. It's fine. So all you got to do now, again, pick it up, put it through the hole, and then once you put it through the hole, just literally line it back up. That's it. Then you line it back up, and then once you're lined up, you get one of your bolts, which is here, and then just literally push the piston too far back. Right, let's pull that one back out. Don't push the pistons too far back, otherwise you will have the same issue that I do. Just push the piston forward a little bit, and then that should allow the bolt to line up. That's it. Give me a second to nip it up first. Yeah, just a bit of a struggle getting it on, but we got in there in the end. So like I said to you, it's just preventing anything, you know. It's not like it needs doing. You don't really need to do it, but I like to do this because it is a good idea just to keep them clean, you know. I know they're going to get dirty, but it's good to just keep on top of cleanliness on your vehicle. As you wash it and it's going to get dirty, it's the same principle, you know. You're going to use your brakes, it's going to get dirty, but you keep them clean and then it will last longer. Like, these are surface corrosions, these are nothing, so don't worry about them. So that's all done, all nipped up tight, and then you get these bungs and literally just put them onto the back, and then yeah, and then it's all done. Just put it back together. Once you've done this, you can just literally put your wheel back on, go for a test drive. Make sure you pump your brakes before you go for a test drive, because obviously you do push your pistons back a tad bit, didn't you? So, and then this just slots back in. It is a bit fiddly, but too bad. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's all pushed in. There we go. And then that's it. All you do is just literally put your wheel back on, and that's it. So let me put the wheel back on and I'll show you what to do after. Right, we'll just put the wheel back on, and then normally I'll just hand tighten these, give it a nip with a gun, and then afterwards I'll torque them up. On this one I'll be torquing them up to 140, and I don't know if that's the spec for it online, but I always top it up to that. So yeah, I'll be torquing them up to that to make sure they are all good. So alright, so just a little nip. That's it. I won't be putting any more on that. So now we'll be putting the car down and to give it the final torque. Pull the cardboard out underneath. Just let it down a tad bit, not too much. So 140 is already set. Hate these, they get stuck in these. But yeah, that's all done. That's the end of that. I'll be back after I clean up.
Let's get it. It's lit. Just take a look at the drip. You boys don't get fired in this. Roll a dope, yeah, I'm high as a bitch. Wait, it's lit.